All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. This one is called They Gave YoungBoy the Key to Atlanta, and he immediately dissed Lil Durk. Let's get into it.
NBA YoungBoy just received the key to the city of Atlanta, with city officials getting up on stage mid-concert, praising YoungBoy for pushing the narrative that people should stop the violence, told him that they appreciated him, and then right after, he performed his notorious diss song, I Hate YoungBoy, about Durk, in the same city where King Von died. So is this a genuine move towards peace or just optics for YoungBoy in the city of Atlanta? Well, today, that's what I want to talk about. But let's go ahead and jump into it. You know, it's crazy to think how far NBA YoungBoy has come and how much chaos still seems to follow him everywhere he goes. We're talking about a rapper who's only in his mid-20s, but he's already one of the biggest artists in the world. YoungBoy does ridiculous numbers on.
Real quick, what would make you think that they would give NBA YoungBoy the key to the city? What would be the reason why? Why did he earn key to the city, in your opinion? If you was in charge of your city you in right now, why would you give NBA YoungBoy key to your city? For what reason? Put in the chat right now.
Everything he puts out. He has millions of fans around the world, multiple platinum #1 albums, and yet he's still kind of looked at by a lot of people as hip-hop's wild card. YoungBoy has always kind of had like a dual identity, the reclusive, emotional side that fans love, and then the reckless side that always seems to keep him just one headline away from disaster. Bro has had federal cases, been on house arrest, had beefs with half the industry, and somehow he still manages to come out on top. Here recently, he's been on his Make America Slime Again tour, which has been a phenomenal success. It's his first major tour in a very long time because all of his legal trouble kept him from touring. And while we've seen some drama from him going on this tour in certain cities, like the canceled shows, bringing Lil Tim out on stage with him at every single show that he's done, little things like that. For the most part, though, everything has ran smoothly. And like I said at the beginning, he did his show last night in Atlanta, and to everybody's surprise, city officials came out on stage and actually praised YoungBoy for helping push the message of stopping the violence. Right? Some people were confused about seeing this, and some people understood why they were seeing it. So I want to show y'all that clip real quick and then talk about it.
Put that guest mic on, though. ATL. I am Jerry Clark, aka the legendary Jerry. How you doing, man? And I got a few elected officials here that I want to introduce. We have something special for our young brother, Brother Cantrell. We have State Rep Inga Willis. We have Floyd County Commissioner, Mr. Marvin Arrington. And we have Floyd County.
What the hell? Does a goddamn official just throw up a gang sign?
Probate Judge, Judge Kenya Johnson. And they got something special for our young brother right here.
How are you, my young brother?
I'm doing fine.
We want to thank you and let you know that we see you. We appreciate you, not just for everything that you've done in the community, but for everything that you're about to do. We want you to know that we recognize the power that you.
This is some Atlanta shit if you ever seen some. Like, look at their officials, bro. They up there. They look like some niggas. They some niggas for sure. They up there throwing up gang signs. Nigga up there in the goddamn Versace and Gucci and Louis Vuitton and tracksuits and all that. That is amazing, man. Shout out to Atlanta, bro.
And that you can assist us with helping our community eliminate gun violence in our schools. And help us create a safe environment for our children and the future.
Huh? YoungBoy helped y'all create a safe environment for y'all children. There gotta be more context to this. He must have donated some money or something because what the fuck is she talking about? He created a safe environment for their children. He had to have donated some money. That's what I know. She ain't talking about his music. Like it gotta be some money donated somewhere. Cause I don't see them coming out just giving him this because of his music. Hell no.
For this community.
I really appreciate you for it. And by y'all doing this for me, I want to say something, because I want to be honest with y'all. No, I don't tell guys nobody. And my legs, I haven't cleaned my legs, and they still kind of hard, very violent. But I'm aiming to do the right thing. I'm on the right track. It ain't really make no stop there. Get in my way, I'm talking about. Nigga, I'm here, ain't nothing gonna get in between. So I just wanted to be honest with you. But I really appreciate this. So the next step is fixing my lyrics. The guns, they've been out of my way. I'm protected, but I don't really talk, I don't really keep it in my hand like that. And I think you should keep it that way too on some real nigga shit, my friend. I'm gonna let you finish that.
On behalf of the great state of Georgia, for everything that you are and the man that we are witnessing you become. We honor you from the county of Fulton County, from Commissioner Marvin Arrington. This is your probate judge, Judge Kenya Johnson.
For encouraging young people to never bring a gun to school.
What? Hold up. NBA YoungBoy encourages young kids to never take a gun to school. Is that real? Oh my God, what the fuck is going on? NBA YoungBoy be saying don't take a gun to school to the kids? Who listened to NBA YoungBoy when y'all heard him say that? Because what the fuck? I never heard him say that.
Thank you, man. Much love, man.
Atlanta, make some noise!
Hell no. This is crazy.
All right, so they give him the key to the city. They, say they appreciate him helping push the message of stop the violence. And then ironically, before they even finished walking off the stage, YoungBoy immediately started performing for the first time since he's been on tour, his song, I Hate YoungBoy, which is a direct diss to Lil Durk and them.
Talking about for the first time ever, nigga say, hey, check this out. Check it out. I've been forming. What you talking about, nigga? Huh? They don't.
You know, that should be crazy when artists be thinking like, in their city when I know this ain't Chicago, it's Atlanta, but I guarantee the same shit will probably be the same. If you go in Chicago and he performed this song, the arena gonna erupt just like this. And Eric, because everybody know the song. They're gonna erupt just like this in Lil Durk's own city. And as an artist, you be thinking like, my city love me, nigga, my city would never. These motherfuckers in your city don't give a fuck about you, man. What the fuck? They don't give a fuck about you, man.
Now, normally he does have this song play, or he has had this song play when he's finishing his tour as he's leaving the stage, but he's never performed it in front of anybody. But for some reason, he chose Atlanta to be the city where he did that, the city where King Von was shot and killed. And he did have Lil Tim up on the stage with him while he was doing that. And all right after getting the key to the city for pushing a narrative of stopping the violence. So it kind of feels like he saved this performance and this song for Atlanta. Now,
he for sure was going to do this in Chicago. That's why he wanted to go to Chicago and get this off.
Depending on how you look at it, this moment really could mean two completely different things. If you're a fan, you might say he's just being himself. It's his song. He's showing that people can evolve, do good in their community, and still stand on what they've been through. But a lot of people watching said that it kind of feels tone deaf. It feels like he just took a piece of work and then threw it straight into the fire. And that's where the divide with YoungBoy has always been showing, at least for the last couple of years. He lives in this constant contradiction. 1 minute he's preaching stop the violence, and the next he's rapping about spinning blocks and dissing Durk in the heart of the city that King Von was killed in. You could call it authenticity. You could call it irony. I mean, it's almost poetic in the most chaotic.
He dissing Gucci Mane on the song too, ain't he? I believe he was dissing Gucci Mane too.
Way possible. I mean, that's the thing with these gangster drill rappers who get in these type of beefs. They make it hard to separate the artist from the art because a lot of what they rap about is based in real life stories, you know? But here's what I kind of think about it, right? It's possible for YoungBoy to have felt the way he felt when he recorded them songs and still feel that way today, and also simultaneously not want anybody else to ever have to feel that way, right? Both things can be true at the exact same time. What I do know is that stopping the violence isn't a message that YoungBoy has just started speaking about.
He was dissing, Lil Durk. He was dissing Gucci Mane, 21 Savage, Lil Baby. That's why he had to get that off. He in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. They're going to say I was scared to perform it if I don't do this. If I don't do it, they're going to say I was scared. I'm NBA YoungBoy. I'm like the thug life. I'm the Tupac of this generation to these young kids. I got to do this shit. This is on brand for me. I got to go to these niggas' city and perform my diss records on these niggas. That's why he wanted to go to Chicago so bad, too. I guarantee it. So he could get that off, nigga. I went to your city and did this shit, nigga. You didn't do nothing, nigga. Nobody touched me, nigga. Because that's how he be popping it. YoungBoy be popping it.
Back when he first started this tour, he did a show in Dallas, and while he was in Dallas, he donated, I believe, $100,000 to a couple of different nonprofits that work to help reduce gun violence, right? I don't know if y'all seen this when it happened, but he went on the news and everything.
Oh, that's what he doing. I see what's going on.
Towards reducing violent crime. Manifest Freedom is one which invests in entrepreneurs who have been impacted by the criminal legal system. The second group, Urban Specialist, partners with neighborhoods impacted by crime to help reduce gang violence.
Basically just to help try to stop the crime. You know, a lot of people be getting hurt, so it ain't really cool at this point to me. So I just want to help in any way I could.
Anytime you have a
that nigga cap as a motherfucker. NBA YoungBoy cap as a motherfucker, man.
mega star like this who is saying, man, we care about communities enough that we'll donate to the cause. That's sending messages throughout America that redemption and transformation is real for these young people. Because a lot of them young people find themselves in the shoes of feeling like they NBA YoungBoy, and then just showing this side to show them that it's another side to what he's doing, and it's another art, and that if you stuck in the middle of it, you have the option, you have the choice to make a pivot and do what's right. And I think this sends a huge message to kids who listen to his music across the world.
Now, this actually happened back on August 31st of this year, right? So really just a couple of weeks ago. I didn't see nobody covering this or talking about this, but it's not the only time that YoungBoy has donated to these types of causes. He's donated on several different occasions, and stopping the violence is something that he has been speaking on, not in his music, but in interviews for years now.
It seems like people just want to do things for clout, as they say.
They got babies killing babies, man. That shit.
Yeah.
But they got niggas that's 16 to walk up on you and switch you down.
Yeah.
That shit backwards.
Yeah.
But you gotta think about it. It's another bitch ass nigga though, who provoking this young nigga to walk up on you and hit you with this bitch though.
Mm.
Just cause he ain't really cut like that himself for to just walk up on you and just spank you right here. So he gonna tap Youngin. He know Youngin ain't got no mind. He know Youngin finna pop you in front of everybody.
Right.
No
Impressionable.
type of kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this shit just backwards. It's like, I don't even want to talk about that shit.
You see the youth being taken advantage of in these
Yeah, man. Hey, stop the violence, man.
Right.
If you do something, just make sure it got a very good meaning, like the right reason, but
do something with intention.
Yeah.
Good Get your issue off, my boy. He doing it the right way, at least, y'all. Like, shit, if I'm gonna go on these interviews, I'm gonna make sure I'm pushing this line at my judge, the judge who watching me, and, you know, they want me to push. Shit, fuck it. Now, do y'all think he mean everything he's saying? Maybe. Maybe not. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the chat.
Hey, stop the violence. Hey, look at me. I could promise you it's a bigger side of life. Stop the violence. You could be a rich nigga, you hear me? I could promise you. I'm talking about, I ain't gonna tell you what's in my bank account, bitch, but hey, stop the violence. You hear me? Thank you.
All right, so this is something that YoungBoy has.
That nigga like the Joker, bro. You not a Joker? Like, you know what I mean? Saying all this shit with a smile. He don't mean none of this shit he's saying. Yeah, stop the violence. Yeah, you bitch. Don't ask about what's in my account. Stop the violence, though. You know what I'm saying? Then I go in this booth. I gun a nigga down. Shoot a nigga in the face. Fucking nigga playing with me.
Been vocal about in things other than music throughout the years. But you see, that's the thing about all of this. Moments like this show the weird space that we're in right now. City officials need somebody like YoungBoy. They need someone who's actually cool, who the youth look up to, who can deliver a message that the politicians just can't get to the youth on their own. They need somebody like YoungBoy to be their voice. They can hold press conferences all day long, but when NBA YoungBoy says stop the violence, it hits different for the youth. And so for me, when I look at this, I think that's probably why Atlanta gave him the key to the city. It's not because YoungBoy is perfect or because he's some great role model, but because his voice can move the youth. And they're hoping that they can use his voice to move it in the right direction. But there is a conversation to be had about, is it sincere or is it symbolic? And I'll tell you guys what I mean, right? If it's sincere.
Is it sincere? Do you think it's sincere? Do you think NBA YoungBoy is sincere about his words saying stop the violence? Does his actions, does his crew actions, do they say stop the violence? Do they send that message to the youth? Does his music send that message to the youth? Let me know.
And he really wants, you know, gun violence and things like that to end, then that's great. He's making all the right moves, donating to nonprofits that are actually in these areas, actually trying to help. But at the same time, you got to look at it as, is this symbolic instead? Because right after he does something good like this, and right after they hand him the key to the city, he turns right around and performs that diss song before they even get off the stage in the same city that King Von was shot in. So it makes you wonder, is it even real, or is it something that he's using to try to clean up his image while he keeps feeding the same energy in his music? I think personally it might be both, right? Like I said earlier, two things can be true at the same time. YoungBoy has throughout the years showed signs of wanting to change. He's talked about being tired of street politics, tired of watching people die over nothing, but he's also a product of the world that made him. And as much as he wants peace, he still feels the need to prove that he's not backing down from anyone because he needs that image to continue to sell his music. So when the city of Atlanta hands him the key, it's not just a gesture to honor who he is or what he's done. It's damn near kind of like a challenge. It's the city basically saying, if you really want to lead this type of chapter, then you got to show us. Be an example. And right now, the question is whether or not YoungBoy even wants to be that example, or if he's just going to keep being the most unpredictable rapper in hip hop. Because the same guy who can push peace 1 minute can also be the same guy that performs a war anthem the next minute.
Right.
But I don't know, man. That's what I got. That's the situation. That's my thoughts on it. Y'all got to let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. All
right. Y'all gotta let me know too. What y'all think? What y'all think about this, man? Listen, I will say it is a hard pill to swallow, like NBA YoungBoy getting key to the city and pushing stop the violence to the kids and being sincere about it. Now, maybe it's going to be hard because we're looking at his past. So he may mean it now. He may. We don't know. You know what I mean? He probably started saying it in the beginning. I'm just saying, this is, devil's advocate. He probably started saying it in the beginning to look clean and, have a little clean looking rep for the judge and for the public eye. You know what I'm saying? And then he probably might have started, hey, but I'm talking to a certain demographic, like a certain age group. Stop the violence, I'm talking to like 13 and under. Because I don't think he's talking to like the 18 and 20-year-olds saying stop the violence. I definitely don't think he's talking to them at all. 18 and up, he not talking about stop the violence to them niggas. He's encouraging that shit with his music. And like they said, you got to maintain that shit. So it's hard when it's like, damn, this is how I make my money. If I switch my music up right now and start saying stop the violence and positive message, I might lose half my fan base. And this is how I feed my family, shit. And that's the fucked up part about being a rapper is like, sometimes you get stuck in that box where you got to play this character, even though you don't live how you rapping, you don't stand by what you saying, but that's what the people is purchasing and they love, and you got to stick to it. Yeah, that should be crazy, man. But I don't know. I'm not taking up for NBA YoungBoy. That's on y'all to decide, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Did he deserve a key to the city? Well, a better question is, what does a key to the city even get you? What does it even get you? You know what I mean? And why did he get it? I mean, just paying money get you a key to the city, right? That's what I'm thinking, because his actions, no, I don't think he got a key to the city off his actions. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.